What's up, kids? I don't know how brief or long it's gonna be. I just know I haven't recorded for y'all in a while, and I intend to a lot of times, and then I get caught up getting ready for work or doing something else, and then I neglect to do this. So I said I'm gonna make it a priority this morning. So I just got back from my walk, which is why y'all gotta forgive me for looking the way that I look and constantly wiping off sweat. But anyway, um, I was just thinking about like getting better um, in all the areas that I want to be excellent in. Um, I remember when I was um, probably in my early 30s, and I'm 40 right now. Because I don't know when y'all will watch this or if y'all ever watch this or anybody else for that matter. But point is, I think that's the first time that I kind of accepted the fact that, people can be great. Like everybody can be great at something, but that doesn't mean everybody can be great at anything. At the time, I was more into music. I used to record, I used to rap. So I know Aaliyah heard my music. The twins heard my music. I'm sure Sophia probably heard a song here or there, but not as much as the older kids. And up to this point, I'm pretty sure Micah has no clue about anything with my music. But I was talking to my dad, and I was kind of explaining this to him because at the time, like in my life, like my dad, I heard stories about things that he used to do. Like, he used to be in the Air Force. He used to work for an airline, or he used to do a lot of different stuff. Used to be a mechanic or anything like that. But I guess when I was old enough to remember my dad, or old enough to remember in general, one of the things that I guess kind of never really registered until I was adult, but like I knew who my dad was, but my earliest memories, it was really, my dad wasn't a part of those memories because my dad left to go to Michigan from St. Louis to get a better job, to try to provide a better opportunity and a better place to live, a better quality of life for his family. So with that came a lot of changes, struggles, good times, but really a lot of challenges. So, but my earliest memories of my dad and actually my only consistent memories of my dad as it pertains to a career or pursuit of like making a living in any kind of legitimate way was just being a pizza delivery person, I guess. Or I don't know if he worked in the store. I just know he worked at uh, Domino's when I was really young, and he also got a job as a prison guard. So the majority of my childhood, my dad was a prison guard. Um, and after that, I never really have known my dad to have a job. Um, but as adults, we having these conversations, and I'm thinking about opportunities I missed. What would have been if I got into and committed to boxing when I was young, or if I had to continue to wrestle or play football, and like really, really, truly gave my all, if I really had the opportunity to invest in my music and for people to support me in developing in those areas. So, but really, when I thought about it, like, what was my greatest desire? Like, as far as, okay, if I can be great at anything, if it's one thing that I would like to be just extraordinary at. And I really came to, like, I had this epiphany, I guess. Like, I just really want to be a great person. Like, I want to be a person that people trust. I want to be a person that people are happy being around. People know is being genuine with them. Like, just genuinely a good person that my influence in whatever situation, in whatever interaction, in whatever relationship that I'm a part of is ultimately extremely positive. And um, that takes being good at a lot of stuff. So, like, to be great at that one thing, I have to try to learn and develop how to be great at a whole lot of things. And I'm working on that. And I'm not perfect. I'm not even close, never will be. And that's something that, I mean, everybody has to accept. But I can be a lot better, not just a little bit. I mean, I can have very dramatic changes in a lot of areas of my life, health, finance, maturity. Uh, I got a lot of stuff to learn. Business. I sell timeshare right now, and I feel like that's going to be a big part of what I do going forward. Um, I do Primerica, or at least I signed up for Primerica. I guess I do it to an extent, but I half-ass do it because I'm not really active in recruiting. I talk to people about it a lot because I really believe in it, but like really my focus on timeshare right now because that's the fastest way to change my situation. Like Primerica is the long game, and like timeshare, it's the long game as well because I've been doing it for years now. This is like 4 years, and that's the thing. I'm getting good at it, but I'm still just scratching the surface. So, like that type of time, that type of commitment in anything will pay off. Like right now, it's July of 23, and unless something goes terribly wrong, I'm gonna make over $20,000 this month, and that may not be a big deal to a lot of people. But I remember when I didn't make that in a year. Uh, I remember when I worked 12-hour shifts at a steel foundry, and yeah, it said I made that, but more than that. But after taxes and all of that, like I barely made that, and like now, I had a potential to make the money I made in a year in a month. And I'm not talking about 20, I'm talking about 50, 60, 70,000. Right now where I'm at, with the potential to transition to somewhere, I can make over $100,000 in a month. And that's just talking to people. And it's talking to people about vacations and a way to vacation, like, which is extremely important to me. Because the same way I'm trying to figure out what's the best for these people to do, I'm trying to figure out what's the best thing for me to do. Because I do want my kids to grow up better than I grew up. I don't have a lot of time. The twins are already 20. Aaliyah about to be 17. And then the younger kids, I got more time. But I also have more challenges and more limitations because, I mean, I'm not present in the household like I was with the older kids. Um, so anyway, I guess the biggest thing that made me want to get on here is just the fact that like I'm trying my best to set y'all up to be successful, and I really am trying to do my part. And if I don't give y'all the knowledge or the information, if I don't tell y'all who I am, if I don't tell y'all where y'all came from, if I don't tell y'all, you know, my experience, how can y'all benefit from it? And I really want y'all to benefit from my struggles because I don't want y'all to struggle the same ways as I've struggled. Like y'all gonna have struggles because that's life. Like nobody gonna go through life without struggle. Um, but man, like not the same struggles. So that's also something that I'm appreciative of. Like I don't have the struggles that my grandparents had. I don't have the struggles that my parents had. And I'm trying to position y'all not to have the struggles I had. I don't want y'all, like, y'all gonna be homeowners, y'all gonna be business owners, if that's what y'all want. But even if it's not, as far as being an entrepreneur or business owner, like, y'all gonna be straight. Y'all gonna have good credit. Y'all gonna have ownership in the things that y'all need. Y'all not gonna have to finance everything. Y'all not gonna have to live check to check, so on and so forth. And that, like, but I want more than that for y'all. But if that's all y'all want for yourselves, at least I know y'all are capable of that, and y'all been put in position to do that. Because, I mean, I'm here, and as long as I'm here, I'm working towards that for y'all. But even when I check out, like, I already put the stuff in place to make sure y'all had the money to be, a homeowner or whatever the case may be. But I don't want to get too far off on that. The main thing is, man, like, just invest the time. Invest the time. Like, but it's not to be great at one thing. It really takes being great at a series of things. And the only way you can become great is if you practice, if you commit, if you do the stuff consistently. So for me, I am trying to practice and get better being a great person. So I am trying to work on my communication skills. I am trying to uh, build up my patience. They say confidence is earned, and I'm trying to behave every day in a certain way to, develop those skills, qualities, characteristics, because I do want it to be a positive experience, not a negative. I don't want to come in the house and, introduce a negative. I don't want to, say something that makes y'all feel bad or unloved, or uh, like y'all not important, like y'all not heard, like I don't care, because I do. I'm just working with a different set of cards than y'all have, and I can't see your cards. But at one point in time, I probably had a hand very similar, and you can't see my cards, but I know a lot more. And that don't mean you don't know stuff that I don't know. It just means that as much as I'm trying to learn for myself, I'm trying to learn for y'all. And if you're trying to learn for yourself and I'm trying to learn for you, like, the benefit is for you. Like, yeah, it's easy to have a perspective that something is not a big deal when you're young, but as you get older, those things will become bigger and bigger deals. So just want y'all to, like, try to be good people. Like, be honest, be respectful, be nice. Like, talk to people instead of yelling at people, compliment people instead of criticizing people, listen to people instead of just talking at people and dismissing the stuff that they say. Those are the things I'm telling y'all. That's what I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to listen to y'all. I'm trying to be patient with y'all. I'm trying to be nice to y'all. But it's a challenge sometimes, and that's not y'all fault. It's because I got 40 years of conditioning to teach me to be defensive, to teach me to be reserved, to teach me to be distant, and all of these things that I'm trying to overcome. And y'all worth it, so I'm going to do it. But just bear with me. I love y'all.